WPVL FM test audio.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you People's State Bank and Grant Regional Health Center coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by House Electric, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Bytech Incorporated, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Claire Bank, Donnie's Tire and Auto, Fuller's Milker Center, Gary's Pest Control, Community First Bank, Guy's Truck and Tractor Service, Hernson's Ace Hardware, Krantz Auto Parts, the Peterson Agency, the Raleigh Cheese House, Mound City Bank, the Russell Law Office, the Shoebox, Sloan Implement, Timmerman's Talents, Tricor Insurance, and Wolf Construction.
Good evening and welcome to Highland High School, a big-time Six Rivers West boys basketball matchup as two top 10 ranked teams go head-to-head to decide sole possession of first place in the conference. The Highland Cardinals 10-1 on the season, the number 7th ranked team in Division 5, hosting the River Ridge Timberwolves, the number 4 ranked team in Division 5, coming in with a perfect 12-0 undefeated record. This is Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071, X1071.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. From the Wolf Construction broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dictanis, and this is the Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Well, these two teams tied for first place at the top of the Six Rivers West, a perfect 8-0 record, and an opportunity to be in the driver's seat with the second half of conference play just around the corner. The Highland Cardinals coming off a win on Monday night against Pecatonica, 95-59, where in that matchup, Wes Krasinger had a 40-point outing with 14 rebounds, a double-double for the Cardinals, and Michael Esser adding 18 points to lead the Cardinals in the win. River Ridge coming off a win on Monday night, overcoming a slow start against Belmont in the first half, led 30-24 at the break, but finished with a 66-59 final score. 3 players in double figures for River Ridge in the last matchup. Brandon Davis with 16 points on the game. Noah Copsey had 12, and Elliott Thornton with a double-double of his own with 11 points and 12 boards. Earlier in the season, Highland defeated Potosi, one of the other top teams in the Six Rivers West, defeated them 55-52 back on December 10th. And with River Ridge facing not only Highland tonight, but their next game is at Potosi, coming up on Tuesday, which we will also have here on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. A big-time matchup tonight to determine how the conference race will shape out the rest of the way. We talked with both head coaches, had a chance to catch up with Jim Wagner of River Ridge and Ryan Hill of Highland. Asked him about the players on the Russell office's injury report. If you've been injured, contact Russell offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. Coming up on our Raleigh Cheese pregame show, in addition to coaches' interviews, we'll get you the Fuller Smoker Center starting lineups, the Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game, and the opening tip between River Ridge and Highland, Six Rivers West. Boys basketball, our Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1.
If it's a double 50 or double 4 parlor you milk, see Fuller's Milker Center, your Kia dealer. Fuller's offers a complete line of high technology solutions to make your dairy a model of efficiency with state-of-the-art milking systems, revolutionary milking units, and the latest in udder prep and post-dipping systems with the best in automated animal monitoring. No matter how many cows you milk, you can rely on Fuller's Milker Center, LLC in Lancaster and Richland Center to keep your operation at peak efficiency.
Fuller's Milker Center.
From small-town businesses to large multi-state operations, Tricor Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance have industry expertise that can cover all types of businesses.
Having an insurance agency that understands our business is a real benefit. They know our people. It's something Tricor does really well.
Tricor's in-depth knowledge of insurance, regulation, compliance, and safety consulting is here to help your business succeed. Working with leading insurance companies like Auto Owners Insurance. They'll be there when you need them most. Visit TricorInsurance.com to learn more about Tricor Insurance Cycle of Care.
What does the Lifetime Comfort Guarantee from Dubuque Mattress really mean? It means peace of mind. For the entire life of your Dubuque mattress, we will adjust the feel of it. If it feels a little too firm, we'll make it softer. If your mattress feels too soft, we'll make it firmer. We take the "what if I don't like it" out of mattress shopping to give you peace of mind. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
At Dubuque Mattress Factory, you got a little snooze time.
When Mother Nature or bad luck messes up your vehicle, it doesn't have to get worse. Taylor Weber with Abra Auto Body shares how they ease the pain of repair.
We assist with all of the insurance paperwork, so as long as you have the claim started, we can handle the claim after that. We offer loaner cars, and we have a lifetime warranty on all work performed. We try to make the process as painless as possible.
Abra Auto Body, a division of Anderson Weber Toyota. When you're ready.
Pregame 1.
The Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. River Ridge and Highland in a big matchup in the Six Rivers West, sole possession of first place on the line. And we're joined by River Ridge head coach Jim Wagner. Coach, thanks for joining us. And looking at the resume, a perfect 12-0 coming into tonight's matchup. Obviously undefeated in conference play as well. Big matchup with Highland to decide who's in first place, heading into a big matchup with Potosi coming up next week. But talk about the team's play as of late and what the momentum is for River Ridge heading into this matchup.
Well, we're playing up pretty well. We're going to try to slow them down a little bit, make them work a little more on offense. They like to do the same thing we do, get up and down the floor. Hopefully we can get them out of their rhythm a little bit by playing a little better defense. We've kind of slipped the past two games. You know, we kind of had some poor moments with defense. We just kind of rely on our offense a little too much. So we got to buckle down a little bit there.
Yeah, when Ridge is playing well, what have been the strengths and what have been some of the things you've been emphasizing as the second half of the conference season rolls around?
Well, we got to get better defensively. We have to have better play from our bench when they come in and help us out defensively. I don't really ever stress offense. It's a green light for anybody out there, as long as we just don't force some things, and sometimes we get into those habits too. So we just need to get better.
Jim Wagner with us on our Raleigh Cheese pregame show, getting ready for River Ridge and Highland. Russell Office's injury report. If it's not injuries on the floor, there's the stomach bugs, neuroviruses, everything that comes with winter in Wisconsin. Talk about the health of the team coming into tonight's matchup with Highland.
Well, we've had a couple kids that have missed some practice and games here lately. A lot of bronchial stuff, couple flu bugs. Hopefully we can just kind of stay out of that. We kind of stress to wash hands after practice and things like that, even if they're not showering, before they go home, and just try to stay away from that and try to keep it away from our team the best we can.
Yeah, and then a big matchup tonight with Highland, as we said, first place on the line. It's really become a three-team race at the top of the Six Rivers West, and not only do you have Highland tonight, again, you got Potosi coming up next week. Talk about the focus of the team. Looked like against Belmont, it's kind of a slow start, but able to pull away in the second half. But what are the things you've been emphasizing ahead of this matchup with Highland, and what has to happen for River Ridge tonight if they're going to be successful?
Well, yeah, you're right. We went into the Belmont game and maybe we were overlooking them and looking ahead a little bit. I don't know. That's what I feel anyway. We have to do a better job defensively right from the start. We have to take care of the ball and not be so sloppy and be a little patient offensively, and just stay out of foul trouble altogether too.
All right, should be a fun one. We're looking forward to it. Thanks so much for your time, Coach. Have some fun. Good luck tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And that's Jim Wagner, head coach of the River Ridge Timberwolves. We'll have more on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
This message is sponsored by WisCaregiver.com. Now is the time to start a meaningful career as a caregiver. Make a real difference in people's lives. WisCaregiver.com gives you two great options for free. Train for the in-demand caregiver workforce as a CDCP, Certified Direct Care Professional, or become a CNA, Certified Nurse Aide. All training is free. Plus, you can earn a $500 bonus. Learn more. Visit WisCaregiver.com.
Platteville Golf and Country Club is looking for a full-time restaurant cook. This is a great opportunity for an attentive, motivated, reliable, customer service-oriented individual to run your own kitchen while serving Platteville Golf and Country Club's members and guests. Contact Alex at Platteville Golf and Country Club for details and see if running your own kitchen at the Platteville Golf and Country Club is right for you.
Ice Fest is back at the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium, January 18th and 19th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's 2 days of frigid fun for the whole family, with indoor and outdoor activities included in general admission. Bundle up and enjoy snowshoeing, an ice excavation site, and winter fun demonstrations. Then warm up inside with winter carnival games, crafts, and a hot cocoa bar. Tickets are good for 2 consecutive days, meaning you can experience twice the fun. For more information and a full list of events, visit rivermuseum.org. A thank you to this year's presenting sponsor, Dupaco Credit Union.
Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
Pregame 2.
Back on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Big time matchup in the Six Rivers West tonight. River Ridge and Highland going at it to decide sole possession of first place. And we're joined by Highland head coach Ryan Hill. Coach, thanks for joining us. And boy, what a season so far for the Cardinals. 10-1 overall in the campaign, 8-0 in conference play, tied for first place with River Ridge. So sole possession for first place on the line here tonight. Talk about the body of work that your team has had to this point, what's gone right, and what's going well for the Highland Cardinals to this point in the season.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Tyler. We've got a good start here. We've had a couple close games. We were able to knock off Potosi here at home, so that was a nice win. We played Argyle, which was a tough game, battling one of the top teams in the East here a couple weeks ago. We had to battle Darlington, which was good for us. We wound up on the short end, but I think we learned some good things from that game, playing in that game.
Yep, and again, looking at the competition, that you face, you've faced teams like Darlington, some tougher, competition, getting that big win against Potosi, and heading into the season, when we talk to our, broadcasters, setting up the sports schedule, who's covering what game, we're kind of looking at Highland. They're kind of got that question mark as far as, what experience they have, what the season's going to look like with a new head coach, but team seems to have met those expectations. Talk about the focus and the confidence that this team has had to this point in the season and the buy-in to play the style of basketball that you're bringing.
Anytime you got to change, like myself, you never know what's going to happen, but I'll give credit to all the kids. They've really responded well and bought into what myself and the assistant coaches are preaching, and they've really bought in, and we've had a lot of good leaders step up this year, and they've all gotten along well up to this point, and I think that's part of the reason of our success. They're feeding off each other and learning from each other and doing a lot of good things.
All right, Highland head coach Ryan Hill with us in our Raleigh Cheese pregame show, getting ready for River Ridge and Highland. The Russell office's injury report. If it's not injuries, there's different illnesses, neuroviruses, and things like that going around. But what's the health of the team coming into tonight's matchup with River Ridge?
This week we're pretty good. Last week we did have quite a few kids sick, and coaches, including myself, battling a lot of stuff this time of year. But this week we're a lot better than we were last week. Last week we did have a lot of kids in and out of practice just with that, wintertime flu and colds and stuff like that. But this week I think everybody's feeling a lot better.
All right, excellent. Good to hear. And then the matchup tonight with River Ridge, there's no getting around it. This is a big-time matchup. This is a big opportunity for the Highland Cardinals, an opportunity to be in sole possession of first place and can be in the driver's seat, coming down the second half of the season in conference play. Looking at River Ridge, obviously they're undefeated. They have a great season. They're very well balanced on offense, as is your team. Is there an area that you think your team has an advantage, and what does Highland have to do tonight?
Well, River Ridge, obviously, they're, haven't been beat. They're undefeated. Nobody's been even really that close to them. So I think one of the main things we preach here the last few days in practice is we have to take care of the ball. I mean, they're an excellent defensive team. Going to throw a lot of different things at us. So we gotta just relax a little bit at times, handle their pressure. They do a lot of run and jump. They're going to mix a lot of defenses up. And then, of course, Davis, he runs the show, excellent point guard. And we're going to, we just got to take care of the basketball. I do think maybe we got some advantage inside with our length and some of our athleticism, but, we still got to execute the game plan, too.
Yeah, it should be a fun one. We're looking forward to it. Thanks so much for your time, Coach. Have some fun. Good luck tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Tyler. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. That's head coach Ryan Hill of the Highland Cardinals. We'll have more on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Spring isn't here yet, but it will be soon, and so will many spring projects for home and business owners. Now is the perfect time to get in front of your potential customers at the Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Eckstein Exhibit Building at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Lancaster. Reserve your space now by contacting your Queen Bee Radio sales rep or call Jen Casper for more information at 608-349-2000. The Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd in Lancaster.
Pregame 3.
Wrapping up our Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. We'll bring you the national anthem by the Highland Pep Band coming up in just a bit. We'll also set up the Fullers and Milker Center starting lineups and the Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game. Tonight's game brought to you by Langmeyer Lumber, your one-stop for lumber. The contractors go to Langmeyer Lumber, and you should too. Langmeyer Lumber in Bloomington. And by TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville, beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Ginger and the gang a call at TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Also by Claire Bank with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. Shingles Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schneider for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service from Shingles Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. Our audio stream tonight powered by Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque. Anderson Weber Toyota, when you are ready. And the crowd comes to their feet as we get ready for our national anthem. Again, we'll bring that to you live on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Tyler Dictanis with you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. Top 10 matchup between River Ridge and Highland, and sole possession of first place in the conference as the second half of the season rolls around the corner. And now here is tonight's national anthem from Highland High School.
River Ridge and your Highland Cardinals. River Ridge, Highland, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Parents and guardians of young fans, please keep your children in the stands with you during tonight's event. This is for their safety and the safety of others. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hat, and place your hand over your heart as we play our national anthem, performed this evening by the Highland Pep Band under the direction of Mrs. Melissa Straka.
Well done by the Highland Pep Band, getting ready for our big-time matchup in the Six Rivers West, River Ridge and Highland. On X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Let's set up the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineup. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. For the River Ridge Timberwolves, the number 4 ranked team in Division 5, 12-0 on the season, 8-0 in conference play. Their starting lineup goes like this: a 6-foot senior wearing number 0, Brandon Davis; a 5'10 senior, number 1, Ty Adrian; a 6'1 senior, number 4, Carter Copsey; a 6'2 senior, number 21, Andrew Nice; and running out the starting lineup, a 6'4 senior, number 24, Elliot Thornton. For the Highland Cardinals, 10-1 on the season, 8-0 in the Six Rivers West. The number 7th ranked team in Division 5, their starting lineup goes like this: a 6'4 senior, wearing number 2, Michael Esser; a 6'3 senior, number 3, Bennett Smith; a 6'1 junior, number 13, Jack Terrell; a 5'8 senior, number 23, John Dreschmeyer. And running out the starting lineup for Highland, a 6'3 senior, number 24, Wes Krasinger. Those are tonight's Fuller's Milker Center starting lineup. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodeler. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. Our colors of the game presented by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. River Ridge in their road black jerseys with River Ridge written across the chest in purple with purple numbers, and the River Ridge paw print logo centered on the back. And for the Highland Cardinals, they are in their home whites, Highland written across the chest in cardinal red numbers, and a red stripe going each side of the jerseys. Those are the colors of the game. Brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Our scoreboard tonight presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest, as the tip is controlled by the Highland Cardinals, working from right to left as we see it here for the Wolf Construction broadcast booth, and as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Michael Esser on the high right side with a right-handed dribble. Now stops it, lobs it in down low, and a shot off the window and in for Wes Krasinger. Wes Krasinger picking up where he left off Monday night. He had 40 points in last game and off to a 2-0 start. Cardinals on top of River Ridge. Just under 30 seconds gone by in the contest. River Ridge now with their first offensive possession. Ty Adrian lobs it in down low to Thornton. Thornton has his shot blocked under the basket by Krasinger, and River Ridge able to get it back. Thornton under the basket. Puts up a shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Michael Esser. Cardinals push it down the floor quickly on the near side. Underhand toss to Bennett Smith, now out to the top. Jack Terrell lobs it over to Michael Esser on the high left side, skipping in down low. Krasinger working his way on Thornton. Book puts it off the window again. Fast start for the Cardinals, a minute gone by. 4-0, Highland on top of River Ridge. And now the Wolves try to get some business going here. Andrew Nice stops his dribble at the top of the arc. Now to Carter Copsey, loads up for 3. Ball spit back out, tapped out of bounds. Who touched it last? It will go to the Cardinals. Game tonight brought to you by Langmeyer Lumber, your one stop for lumber. The contractors go to Langmeyer Lumber, and you should too. Langmeyer Lumber in Bloomington. River Ridge pressing in the backcourt. The inbound pass gets into Jack Terrell. Terrell trying to get past Brandon Davis at center court. Terrell gets it across the timeline. Ball works its way to Bennett Smith on the high right side. Now John Dreschmeyer gives out to the top. Jack Terrell, left wing, dribbles in. Stops his dribble and is fouled by Davis as Davis bit on the pump fake. And the first foul of the game will go against Brandon Davis. First personal, first team foul of the half. Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live or can play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. Inbound pass is lobbed in, and now a 3-pointer on the right side off the front of the rim, no good. Brandon Davis with the rebound for River Ridge. 4-0 River Ridge on top, 16-15 to play in the first supply first half as a jumper at the left elbow. Ball spit back out for Davis, but the offensive rebound for Nice. Second chance, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to stay with River Ridge. They will inbound baseline left side. Again, both teams undefeated in conference play. River Ridge is the number 4 ranked team in the state. Highland, number 7 team in the state, is Carter Copsey. Tries to skip it in, ball deflected and stolen away by John Dreschmeyer. River Ridge turns the ball over. Cardinals coming back down the floor quickly on the far side as Jack Terrell dribbles out of the corner. Now it sets things up at the top. Onto into Bennett Smith. Now a lob pass down low. Volleyball, but Jack Terrell able to catch and shoot three, and that one toilet bowls in for three. Jack Terrell with three-pointer number 4 on the season, and Highland out to a 7-0 start. 15.5 minutes to go in the first supply, first half. Carter Kotze, left wing, back out to the top, and Andrew Nice loses the ball out of bounds, and River Ridge back-to-back turnovers, and a timeout taken by the Wolves. It's a 30-second timeout, 15:25 to play in the first supply, first half. We'll keep it here as Highland jumps out to a 7-0 lead to begin the contest. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health, starts here. And by Herbst's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Herbst's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. See Herbst's for the perfect paint for your next project. Herbst's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Russell Offices here to assist as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin, Russell Law Offices. And by Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialists, the pros at Brian's gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. Coming out of the River Ridge timeout, Highland in possession of the basketball with a 7-0 lead, 15:20 to play in the first supply, first half. Michael Esser in the left corner being guarded by Andrew Nice. Gives back out to the top. Bennett Smith loads up for three. That one's drained. A 10-0 run for the Cardinals to begin, and we are just under 3 minutes gone by. Ty Adrian steps his dribble at the top of the arc, gives to Carter Copsey, now in the left corner. Thornton loads up for three, and he answers back. Elliott Thornton with three-pointer number 2 on the season, and River Ridge forcing the turnover. Coming back the other way, Brandon Davis, and a blocking foul called against Highland, much to the dismay of the Highland fans, and it'll be team foul number 1 on the Cardinals. Which Cardinal did they whistle up? They whistled up number 23, John Dreschmeyer, for his first personal. Brandon Davis's inbound pass lost momentarily, but recovered by Carter Copsey in the left corner. Copsey trying to drive in and kick it out to Davis, but got tied up, took an extra step, and that's a travel for River Ridge. That's their third turnover of the game unofficially. Highland 10, River Ridge 3, 14:33 to play in the first supply, first half. As John Dreschmeyer pushes it across center court. Ball now down low to Michael Esser, loses the ball momentarily, but Terrell able to recover at the top of the arc. Terrell takes the dribble, working on Ty Adrian, now gives back to Dreschmeyer. Dreschmeyer just standing right in front of the center court stripe. Ball works its way to the left corner to Bennett Smith. Back up to the top to Dreschmeyer, swung over to the right wing, and now Esser loads up for three in the corner, knocks it down for three. It's a three-point party for Highland. 3 players with a three-pointer on their stat line, and it's 13-3. Highland on top of River Ridge as Davis makes a nice pass down low, but unable to finish as Elliott Thornton, and the rebound pulled down by the Cardinals. Michael Esser loading up for three on the left wing, drains it! My goodness! What a start for the Cardinals. 16-3, 13:35 to play in the first supply, first half. Brandon Davis trying to cross over and drive in the lane, but a whistle before he drove into the paint. Foul goes against Highland, and the first personal on Wes Krasinger. Non-shooting foul, Brandon Davis will inbound baseline left side as number 3, Bennett Smith, checks out. Now in the game is number 11, Caden Washa, 6-foot junior. Carter Kotze gets the inbound pass on the high left side. Now Andrew Nice, beg your pardon, skips it down low. Davis trying to drive in, and I believe another foul against Highland. Also in the game for the Cardinals is number 52, Gavin Shimmick, a 6-foot senior. And that's who is guilty of the foul that time. As Elliott Thornton quickly drains the shot off the inbound pass, giving him 5 points on the game, and now a jumper. Ball bounces over the backboard, and possession will be given to River Ridge. 13-12 to play in the first supply, first half. Highland 16, River Ridge 5. Brandon Davis jogging across center court onto the near sideline. Now going baseline, kicks out. Ty Adrian, catch and shoot. 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Ball taken down by John Dreschmeyer, trying to push ahead to Shimmick, but Shimmick couldn't get his footing and his dribble under control. He's called for a travel, and Highland turns the ball over for a second time. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Jury and the gang a call. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. 12:46 to play in the First Supply first half. Highland 16, River Ridge 5. Carter Copsey works its way over to Brandon Davis. Three-pointer, long three from the right wing and splashes it down. Brandon Davis with three-pointer number 16 on the season, and River Ridge closing the gap, 16-8. Cardinals leading the Timberwolves as we go under 12 and a half minutes to play in the First Supply first half. Shimmick has it down low, but gives back out to Esser. Now Esser weaving his way through traffic. Right-handed layup off the window and in. 8 points for Esser, and back to a 10-point lead for the Cardinals. 18-8, 12-10 to go. And ball knocked out of bounds, and it was last touched by Carter Copsey. And the Cardinals take possession as a sub being made by River Ridge as Elliott Thornton checks out, and now checking in is number 2, Brock Bungie, a 6-foot junior. Highland 18, River Ridge 8. Just over 12 minutes to play in the First Supply first half. Esser tries to lob it down low, but the pass is intercepted by Andrew Nice. Next gives back out to Brandon Davis. Davis walks right over the Cardinal logo at center court. Into the paint, now kicks out. Corner 3, right side, knocking it down. It is Ty Adrian. Three-pointer number 10 for him on the season. 18-11. Cardinals leading River Ridge. 11:35 to play in the First Supply first half as Krasinger trying to back down on his defender, and a held ball called under the basket as Krasinger got tied up with Bungie. Now the Wolves take possession, trailing 18-11. Davis jogs it across center court, hands off to Carter Copsey between the rings, back to Davis on the left wing. Davis to the free throw line, stops the dribble, catch and shoot 3 straight ahead, knocking down the 3 is Ty Adrian again. A quick 6 points for him, back to a 4-point margin, 18-14. River Ridge going on a run of their own. Now Esser loads up for a jumper just inside the arc, gets the long 2 to go. Esser already in double figures with 10, under 11 minutes to play in the First Supply first half. Highland 20, River Ridge 14. Davis, crossover dribble, spins his way in the lane, and that one's swatted by Esser out of bounds. Big time rejection by Esser. River Ridge will keep possession as a couple subs come in for the Cardinals. Back in the game is Bennett Smith and Jack Terrell. Brandon Davis inbounding baseline left side. His lob pass is going to go into the backcourt, but a whistle at center court. And they're going to call a foul on Wes Krasinger. He dropped an elbow on Ty Adrian. And that is personal foul number 2 for Krasinger. That's a big foul. And he's going to stay in the game as Brock Bungie gets the inbound pass into the backcourt to Ty Adrian. Ball skipped into Davis, left side of the paint. Turnaround jumper, rolls off the side of the rim. Esser there for the rebound for Highland. Ball pushed down to the floor. Jack Terrell puts up a jumper right side of the paint. Ball ricochets off the side of the rim. Luke Patterson with the rebound for River Ridge. Luke Patterson, a 5'11 senior, as Davis loads up for 3. Off the back iron, no. Esser again with the rebound. Esser using his body to pull down the boards here. And now a foul on River Ridge. As they call Brandon Davis for his second foul. Second team foul of the half. Wes Krasinger checking out of the game for Highland. And Bennett Smith set the inbound baseline left side. Inbound pass gets into Dreschmeyer, and Esser loads up for 3 again on the right wing. Ball spit back out. Rebound collected by River Ridge. Ty Adrian gives to Brandon Davis on the left wing, gets it right back. Crossover dribble, left side of the paint, and a toss to the left corner. What's the call here? As they call a foul on Michael Esser. That's his first personal. I believe it was a reach-in foul, non-shooting foul, and an inbound pass coming again for River Ridge. Baseline left side, Luke Patterson gets the inbound pass in the right corner. Andrew Nice with the ball over his head at the top of the arc. Gives into Davis at the left elbow. Turns around, tries to find Ty Adrian. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it was last touched by Adrian, and River Ridge with turnover number 4 unofficially of the game. 9:47 to play in the First Supply first half. Highland 20, River Ridge 14. Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montfort, and at Sloans.com. Kevin Shimmick in the right elbow gives to Jack Terrell, loads up for 3. Ball rolls out the side of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Luke Patterson. Patterson trying to push it ahead, but the ball is taken away by Jack Terrell. Drives in the lane, tries to draw contact. No foul called. River Ridge with the rebound. They're trying to get points in transition. And Davis called for a carry. Unable to convert on that turnover. And Highland will take possession. 9:22 to play in the First Supply first half. Very frenzied game, but we've been stuck at 20-14 for the last couple minutes. Highland leading River Ridge in this battle of top 10 teams, and both teams tied for first place in the Six Rivers West. And it's Smith loading up for 3. It's a long 3, knocks it down. Bennett Smith with his second three-pointer of the game. He's got 6 points on his stat line and back to a 9-point lead for the Cardinals. 23-14, under 9 minutes to play in the First Supply first half. Luke Patterson between the rings, gives off to Ty Adrian. Adrian crossing over on Terrell. Goes to the baseline, loses the handle, but kicks back out to Bungie on the left wing. Now Davis being guarded by Dreschmeyer. Davis puts up a shot. Shot counts and the foul. Brandon Davis getting the jumper to go. He's got 5 points now and has an opportunity to add to it at the free throw line. As that is team foul number 6 on the Cardinals, and the second personal on Michael Esser. And now Brandon Davis at the line. Davis converts the three-point play. He's got 6 points and a 30-second timeout called by Highland head coach Ryan Hill. 8:35 to play in the First Supply first half. Highland 23, River Ridge 18. We'll stay here and tell you that our game is brought to you by Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring stair installation or refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. First Supply in Platteville, your total commercial plumbing and heating wholesale outlet. When quality parts are needed, the experts rely on First Supply in Platteville. Guys Truck and Tractor for heavy-duty towing and recovery, reliable 24-hour roadside service and long-distance transports. Call on Guys Truck and Tractor in Kieler and at guystruck.com. Bytech Resource Management at Greener Way, Bytech Resource Management of Monroe, Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors at Belmont, Prairie du Chien, and at Carey's Gutters and Doors.com. Both teams with 4 timeouts remaining on the game. Highland taking possession 23-18, 8.5 minutes to go in the First Supply first half. Cardinals with the lead and the ball. Jack Terrell in the right corner. Dribbles out of it, now works his way to the top. Now to the left corner to Landis Newberry, who just checked into the game a moment ago. Jack Terrell gets it right back on the high left side. Terrell exchanges passes with Bennett Smith, now in the left corner. A catch and shoot 3 for Bennett Smith, straight ahead off the front of the rim, no good. Ty Adrian pulls down the board for River Ridge. 23-18, 8 minutes to play in the First Supply first half. Ty Adrian works his way to Thornton in the left corner. Now Andrew Nice with the ball over his head on the high left wing. Adrian, right wing. Back up to the top to Thornton. Thornton gonna load up for 3, straight ahead, banks it in for 3. Elliott Thornton with 8 points, his second three-pointer of the game, and it's a 2-point lead for Highland, 23-21. Just over 7.5 minutes to go. Esser trying to answer, and does. That's the third three-pointer for Michael Esser, and it's back to a 5-point lead for Highland. 7:20 to play in the First Supply first half, 26-21. Cardinals on top. Ty Adrian gets to Andrew Nice on the far side of the floor. Back to Adrian, works his way to Patterson on the right wing. Skipped into Davis at the free throw line. Turnaround jumper, ball rolls off the rim, and the rebound pulled down by number 3, Bennett Smith. Smith gets to Michael Esser, gets it across center court on the near side. Now a long three for Bennett Smith. Off the back iron, no. And Patterson with another rebound for River Ridge. Luke Patterson been cleaning the boards for the Wolves in his short time in the game. Now Andrew Nice driving in the lane, tries to go with the left-hand layup. Ball was knocked out of his hand, but they say contact was made, and I believe that's going to be on Michael Esser. If that is, that's his third. Third personal on Esser. 13 points for him on the game, but Andrew Nice at the free throw line for River Ridge. First free throw, decides to throw the ball in. Andrew Nice with his first point of the game. Andrew Nice averaging just over 10 points per game and shoots 46% at the free throw line. Esser's checked out of the game, and now back in is number 11, Caden Washa. The second free throw is missed by Andrew Nice. But River Ridge is going to keep possession as there was a foul. I believe it's on River Ridge. I believe the foul is on Elliott Thornton. That's his first. River Ridge with 3 team fouls on the half. Score is 26-22. Highland on top of the Wolves as we go to the 6.5-minute mark in the first supply, first half. Ball's down low, but loose, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Cardinals as Andrew Nice was the last to touch it. Carter Kopsey and Ty Adrian check back into the game for River Ridge. Checking out is Brandon Davis and Luke Patterson. Caden Washa gets the inbound pass into Jack Terrell on the right wing. Terrell, underhand toss to Washa in the corner. Washa driving in, bless the handle. River Ridge forces the turnover. River Ridge, 3-on-2 coming back the other way. Ball given inside to Thornton, tries to drive in the lane. Contact under the basket, and free throws coming up for Thornton. Elliott Thornton shooting 56% at the free throw line, as it is the second foul called against John Dreschmeyer. Thornton hits the first free throw. 6:14 to play in the first supply, first half, 26-23. Highland leading River Ridge. Thornton trying to make it a 2-point ball game. Second free throw off the back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Wes Krasinger. Krasinger gives to Dreschmeyer to push it across the timeline, gives to Landis Newberry, now out to Krasinger. Catch and shoot three for Terrell. Ball spit back out, no good. Right side of the rim, Thornton with the rebound. Ty Adrian jogs it across the timeline on the far side of the floor. Ball given to the near side to Noah Kopsey, the 5'11", or the 5'10" sophomore who just checked in. He runs into a double team right side of the paint. Out to Andrew Nice, and Nice dragged his pivot foot, and that's a travel. 5:46 to go in the first supply, first half, 26-23. Highland leading River Ridge. Fun one so far here from Highland High School. Both teams showing by their top teams in the state as, right as I say that, Landis Newberry throws the ball to nobody in the left corner. Turnover number 4 unofficially for the Cardinals. River Ridge takes possession. Bouse Electric called Brad Adrian and Josh Busher at Bouse Electric, Lancaster, and Fenimore, and WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at wcc-brands.com. Noah Kopsey looking for a teammate, gives to Thornton. Thornton gives out to the top to Ty Adrian. Right-handed dribble, right side of the paint. Crossing over his defender. Gives to Carter Kopsey, rhythm three, left wing, got it! Carter Kopsey with three-pointer number 14 on the season. We are tied at 26, just over 5 minutes to play in the first supply, first half. Landis Newberry tosses to the corner to Washa. Washa dribbling out of the corner, works his way to the top to Dreschmeyer, now to Terrell on the right wing. Cutting towards the basket is John Dreschmeyer, loses the handle of the ball, and River Ridge will take possession off the Highland turnover. Highland led 18-8 at one point, and River Ridge has closed the gap to tie things up. And now River Ridge looking for their first lead of the game, as the inlet pass is deflected and stolen away by Highland, as Jack Terrell, crossover dribble, dribbles into the paint, kicks out, corner three, coming up for Dreschmeyer. Ball spit out, no good. Ty Adrian with the rebound. Adrian Runs into the paint, kicks out. Copsey, another three in the corner. That one spit back out. Gets his own rebound, tries to bank it in. Second chance, no good. And Noah Copsey with the rebound, but there was contact. And they're going to say it's against Elliott Thornton. That's his second personal, 14 foul at the half for River Ridge. 4:20 to go in the First Supply first half. Highland 26, River Ridge 26. Dreschmeyer out to the corner to Washa. Left-handed dribble, right side of the paint. Is out to Krasinger. Ball works his way to the corner. Newberry tries to find Krasinger down low. Krasinger puts it in off the window, and he's going to go to the line for one more. Wes Krasinger now with 6 points, can make it 7, and he puts Highland back in front as a push called against Elliott Thornton. That's his third personal. Thornton checks out. Andrew Nice checks back in. 4:02 to play in the First Supply first half. Krasinger drains the freebie free throw. Back to a 3-point lead for the Cardinals. As Krasinger checks out of the game for at least a moment, Gavin Shimmick checking back in for the Cardinals. Brandon Davis on the near side, tosses over to the far side of the floor to Ty Adrian. Down the corner to Carter Copsey. Skips it into the left elbow to Andrew Nice. Backing down on Shimmick, trying to give to Copsey, cutting towards the basket, loses the handle, and Highland forces another River Ridge turnover. Ball works its way to Washa in the right corner. Going baseline, reverse layup, count the bucket. No, it's a travel. And a full timeout taken by Jim Wagner of River Ridge. 3:32 to play in the First Supply first half. Highland 29, River Ridge 26. Back after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game one. Looking to refresh your home with a pop of color? Hermson's Ace Hardware has got you covered. Discover the stunning Magnolia Home Collection by Joanna Gaines, along with trusted lines like Clark & Kensington, Benjamin Moore, and Royal Paints. Whether you're tackling a weekend project or a full home makeover, we have the perfect paint for you, including state-of-the-art color matching. So if it's a fresh coat of what you've loved for years or a new look for your home, visit Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
I want a 4-year degree, but can't decide where to go.
Well, what about Northeast Iowa Community College?
Why should I start there?
NICC offers a variety of gen ed classes and guarantees a seamless transfer to top universities like Iowa, Iowa State, UNI, and more.
Really? What else don't I know about NICC?
Live steps away from campus and experience a vibrant college life with athletics, clubs, and endless opportunities.
Wow, I should learn more.
Visit nicc.edu/transfer today to explore options and get started.
In game one.
Highland 29, River Ridge 26, 3:32 to play in the First Supply first half. On our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Catch and shoot three. No, a whistle before the shot and a foul away from the ball. They're going to whistle at Ty Adrian for the foul. And that is team foul number 6 for River Ridge. 18 fouls for Highland. And the Cardinals take possession, leading by 3. 29-26, 3:18 to go until halftime. Dreschmeyer pushes ahead to Landis Newberry in the corner, backs up, shoots a three, knocks it down! Landis Newberry, that's his second three-pointer of the season. The lead doubles for Highland, 32-26, under 3 minutes to go till halftime. Davis skips over to the left wing to Andrew Nice. Ball over his head, looking for someone to pass to. Finds Copsey down low, back out to Noah Copsey on the right wing. Dribbles into the paint, takes contact, he'll go to the line. As a foul, I believe, will go against Caden Washa. First personal on Caden Washa, team foul number 9. And the sophomore Noah Copsey, 4.8 points per game, 60% at the free throw line. Off the front of the rim, no good. Second free throw coming up. Donnie's Tire and Auto in Dickeyville. Call the only hooker in town for 24-hour touring service at 568-3014. That's 568-3014. Your home for excellent car care is at Donnie's Tire and Auto in Dickeyville. Copsey makes the second free throw and checks out of the game. Makes the score 32-27, 2:45 to play in the First Supply first half. As River Ridge applies pressure at center court, and they force the turnover. 2-on-2 back the other way. Andrew Nice drives into the lane and finishes with a right-handed layup. Andrew Nice now with 3 points on the game, back to a 3-point margin, 32-29. Highland on top, but a whistle on the far side of the floor. As a foul will be charged against Luke Patterson, his first personal team foul, number 7, and a 1-and-1 coming up for Caden Washa, averaging just under 8 points per game and shoots 60% at the free throw line. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. He's earned another shot. That's his first point of the game. Makes it 33-29, 2:26 to go. Second free throw coming up for Washa. Drains the second. Highland 34, River Ridge 29, 2:25 left in the First Supply first half. Brandon Davis with a quick check to the River Ridge bench before crossing center court. Switching from the left to the right hand, now angling towards the right side. Ball skipped in, Andrew Nice, open lane, puts it off the window and in for 2. Andrew Nice now with 5 points on the game, back to a 3-point margin for Highland, now under 2 minutes to go, 34-31. Jack Terrell with the basketball at the top of the arc. Double team now gives out to the left corner to Bennett Smith. Smith with a cross-court pass to Landis Newberry. Or beg your pardon, that's Dreschmeyer. Now Jack Terrell thinks about a 3 on the left wing. Double team by Adrian, and Davis loses the handle, able to recover it, but Carter Copsey comes away with the theft. Tries to push it ahead, ball deflected and recovered by Highland on their side. Shimmick pushing it ahead to Terrell in the paint, tries to draw contact on Copsey, puts up a shot off the side of the rim. No foul called. River Ridge with the rebound as they try to slow things down and try and make it a 1-point game or tie things up in the final minute 12 of this First Supply first half. Ty Adrian between the rings. Carter Copsey, left wing, thinks about a 3. Cross-court pass back to the near side to Andrew Nice. Nice, driving in the paint. Skips it in to Patterson, trying to find a teammate, finds Adrian, catch and shoot 3 in the corner. Off the side of the rim, no good. Patterson there with the putback. No, it rolls off the front of the rim. Bennett Smith with the rebound, gives the outlet to Jack Terrell. Terrell dribbles to the left side, or the left wing, beg your pardon, and the ball deflected by Ty Adrian, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Tried to push it down the floor, but lost the handle, and it will stay with Highland. 34.2 seconds left until halftime. Highland 34, River Ridge 31. Brandon Davis checking out as Brock Bungie, the 6-foot junior, checking back in. Bennett Smith inbounding on the far side of the floor, throws it into the backcourt to John Dreschmeyer. Jack Terrell and Dreschmeyer exchange passes. Now to Shimmick at the free throw line. Back out to Terrell. Bennett Smith loading up for 3 on the left side. Off the side of the rim, no good. And the putback is good for Caden Washa. Caden Washa with 4 points. 5-point lead for Highland. Under 10 seconds to go till halftime. Adrian in the lane. Tries to go for the scoop layup. Off target, but he's going to go to the line for 2. Clock is stopped with 4.8 seconds to go. Ty Adrian with 6 points. All of his points coming from beyond the arc. His first free throw is coming up. Knocks the first one down. Ty Adrian averaging just over 9 points per game, 4.8 rebounds, and shooting 68% at the free throw line on the season. Free throw here makes it a 3-point game. Knocks it down. Highland 36, River Ridge 33, just under 5 seconds left. Landis Newberry pushes to Washington. Loads up for a half-court shot. It's going to go out of bounds. Missed the backboard just a bit outside. And River Ridge will take possession with 0.7 seconds left as Brandon Davis with a heave, and he's going to miss that one just outside as well. And we go to the halftime break with the Highland Cardinals, the number 7th ranked team in Division 5, leading the number 4 ranked River Ridge Timberwolves 36-33. Coming up, we have the Peterson Agency halftime report. We'll check in on the shoebox scoreboard, a number of games going on across our area. We'll see if we can get you updates on that. And we'll have more after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 2.
Hello, Ben here from Darlington Family Dental. Your smile is as important to us as it is to you. Give us a call and schedule a consultation to figure out if clear aligners might be right for you. The consultation is free. Zero interest financing is available. This solution for your smile might be more cost-effective than you think. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Platteville Golf and Country Club is looking for a full-time restaurant cook. This is a great opportunity for an attentive, motivated, reliable, customer service-oriented individual to run your own kitchen while serving Platteville Golf and Country Club's members and guests. Contact Alex at Platteville Golf and Country Club for details and see if running your own kitchen at the Platteville Golf and Country Club is right for you. In Game 2.
Highland leads River Ridge at the halftime break, 36-33 on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Today's game brought to you by People's State Bank. For personal, home, business, and ag loans, visit one of their area convenient locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC. And by Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control with over 40 years of professional, friendly service. Coming up next, our Peterson Agency halftime report. We'll recap the first half scoring and some shoebox scoreboard updates just coming in. We'll tell you about that coming up next on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
Hi, I'm Jessica Paulson, your personal banking officer at Mountain City Bank in Platteville. Did you know that Mountain City Bank offers free checking to nonprofit organizations? In addition, we offer interest-bearing checking, money market, savings, and certificate of deposit accounts with competitive rates. Every nonprofit checking account includes a free debit card along with many extras. Stop by or call us at 608-348-2685 for more details or any questions. Mountain City Bank, proud to be here for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ice Fest is back at the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium, January 18th and 19th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's 2 days of frigid fun for the whole family, with indoor and outdoor activities included in general admission. Bundle up and enjoy snowshoeing, an ice excavation site, and winter fun demonstrations. Then warm up inside with winter carnival games, crafts, and a hot cocoa bar. Tickets are good for 2 consecutive days, meaning you can experience twice the fun. For more information and a full list of events, visit rivermuseum.org. A thank you to this year's presenting sponsor, Dupaco Credit Union.
In Game 3.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Halftime score here in Highland. The Highland Cardinals leading the River Ridge Timberwolves 36-33. A quick check on the shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Other games involving Six Rivers Conference teams at the halftime break. Belmont leading Shullsburg 29-21, and Cassville leading Blackhawk 44-36. Another game on our Queen Bee Radio family of stations over on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Last update we had here was Cuba City leading Fenimore with 10:23 to go into the first half. Cuba City leading Fenimore 22-5. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll recap the first half scoring of our game here tonight from Highland High School. Again, first place, or sole possession of first place on the line in the Six Rivers West here from Highland High School. And the Cardinals lead the Timberwolves at the break 36-33. More on the Peterson Agency halftime report presented by the Peterson Agency in Argyle. Brian Peterson specializing in home, farm, auto, and umbrella policies. First half stats coming up next on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4.
Grant Regional Community Clinic in Fenimore is celebrating its 1-year anniversary. We're proud to be a part of the Fenimore community and next to high-quality health care with added convenience, more providers, and important services like lab, radiology, and physical therapy close to home. Our providers look forward to seeing you in the new year. Call 608-723-2131 to schedule an appointment today. Grant Regional Community Clinic Fenimore. Better health starts here.
These days, making your vehicle look right after an accident can be more challenging. Tim Thane with Abra Auto Body shares how Abra excels in this process.
We have certified technicians, all the best tools you could ever ask for. All of our technicians are ICAR certified, and many of them have decades of experience. We work on all makes and models, pretty much anything from your standard Chevy to BMWs. We'll pretty much repair anything you have.
Abra Auto Body, a division of Anderson Weber Toyota, when you're ready.
In Game 4.
Our Peterson Agency halftime report continues on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. The halftime score, Highland 36, River Ridge 33 in our top 10 matchup to decide sole possession of first place in the Six Rivers West. Tyler Dictanis with you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. Another shoebox scoreboard update at the half over on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. The Cuba City Cuban girls lead Fenimore at the half 47-11. And Ella Vosberg of Cuba City sitting at 998 points, 2 points away from crossing 1,000 points on her career. So some milestone watches going on in Cuba City tonight. Again, that one over on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. The first half here from Highland. Highland got out to a very hot start, jumped out to an 18-8 lead before River Ridge tied things up at 26, but River Ridge didn't take the lead at all in the first half as Highland went on a bit of a run to stretch their lead. River Ridge able to close it to within 3 before the halftime break. Leading the way for Highland, it was Michael Esser getting things started. 3 first half three-pointers and a game-high 13 points for him to lead the scoring for Highland. 7 points on the game for Wes Krasinger. 6 points for Bennett Smith. 4 points for Caden Washa. 3 for Landis Newberry. And in that first half, Highland hit 7 3-pointers, and they are a perfect 3 for 3 at the free throw line. And for River Ridge, they are led by Elliot Thornton, who has 9 points on the game. Right behind him, Ty Adrian with 8. Brandon Davis with 6. Andrew Nice with 5. 3 for Carter Copsey and Noah Copsey, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. River Ridge had 6 first half three-pointers, and they are 5 of 8 at the free throw line. Players in the 3 foul club include Michael Esser of Highland and 3 fouls for Elliot Thornton of River Ridge. Turnovers unofficially have River Ridge down for 8 and Highland with 5, but again, those numbers very unofficial. And that recaps our first half scoring from Highland High School. We'll take our last time out and we'll come back with the second half of River Ridge and Highland. This has been the Peterson Agency halftime report presented by the Peterson Agency in Argyle. Brian Peterson specializing in home, farm, auto, and umbrella policies. Second half coming up next on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Anderson Weber Toyota invites you to the Dubuque Auto Show Friday, January 31st through Sunday, February 2nd at the Grand River Center. Stop by their booth to get an up-close look at some of the newest and most popular Toyota models on display in a temperature-controlled environment. Their sales team will be on site to answer your questions and help you find the Toyota that's right for you. You'll also have the opportunity to win some great prizes. Don't miss the Dubuque Auto Show with Anderson Weber Toyota when you're ready.
In Game 5.
Start of the second half from Highland High School. Cardinals leading 36-33. Cardinals will begin working from left to right as we see it here from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth and as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. A fun one so far from Highland High School as the Cardinals with the basketball. Ball kicked out to the left wing and now to the free throw line. Dreschmeyer on the high right side. Back out to the top to Bennett Smith. Dreschmeyer overhead pass to the free throw line as driving in the lane is Wes Krasinger, puts it off the window and in for two. Krasinger now with 9 points on the game. Highland stretches their lead to 5, 38-33, 17-25 to go in regulation. Adrian lobs it into Thornton, able to collect it. He puts it off the window. Elliot Thornton answering right back to a three-point game. 38-35, 17-12 to play. Terrell on the high right side, gives back out to the top to Bennett Smith. Smith takes a dribble back to the corner to Terrell. Now to Smith, cutting towards the bucket. Gets the teardrop floater to go. Bennett Smith now with 8 points on the contest. 5-point lead for Highland. Just over a minute gone by in the second half. Andrew Nice, left-handed dribble, kicks out to Carter Copsey on the left wing. Copsey gives back out to the top to Davis. Ball over his head. Looks at Adrian, going to give to Andrew Nice instead on the left wing. Dribbles to the free throw line, kicks out, catch and shoot, three for Carter Copsey. Spit back out, Esser there with the rebound, but they're going to call a foul, and they say that's on Elliot Thornton. And that is personal foul number 4. And Thornton's going to stay in the game. Minute and a half gone by in the second half, 40-35, Highland on top. And in possession of the basketball, Esser, turnaround jumper right side of the paint. Ball ricochets off the front of the rim, and Thornton with the rebound for River Ridge. Brandon Davis jogs it across center court on the far side of the floor. Carter Copsey in the free throw lane, skips it into Thornton, loses the ball. Highland comes away with the theft. Cardinals pushing it down the floor. Krasinger taking on Copsey, right side of the lane, doesn't matter, puts it in. Wes Krasinger now in double figures. He's got 11, and it's a 42-35 lead for the Cardinals. 15:53 to go in the second half. Carter Copsey stops his dribble at the top of the arc, gives to Andrew Nice on the left side. Back out to the top. Rhythm three for Ty Adrian straight ahead. Ball at the left side of the iron, and Bennett Smith pulls down the board for the Cardinals. Ball given to Michael Esser on the far side of the floor. Now to Bennett Smith on the high left side. Overhead pass to the top of the arc to Krasinger. Krasinger runs into a double team at the right elbow, giving back to Esser. A long three, knocks it down. NBA range for Esser. My goodness, what a game. 16 points and a timeout taken by River Ridge. Highland back in front by 10. It's a 30-second stop. And we'll stay here with 15:18 to go in the second half. Our game tonight brought to you by Langmeyer Lumber, your one-stop for lumber. The contractors go to Langmeyer Lumber, and you should too. Langmeyer Lumber in Bloomington. And by TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville, beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Ginger and the gang a call. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Claire Bank with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Emma Krantz Auto Parts, your local hardware Hank and Napa dealer. See Rob Krantz of the crew at Krantz Auto Parts for full service repair on cars and light trucks too. Trans Auto Parts of Fenimore. Highland 45, River Ridge 35, 15-18 to go in the second half on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. A top 10 matchup and first place in the Six Rivers West on the line. Brandon Davis lobs it in, but the ball's stolen away by the Cardinals on the far side of the floor, and Andrew Nice trying to answer right back with a steal, but I believe they're going to call him in for a reach-in. Are they going to say it was just out of bounds? Yeah, no foul called on the far side of the floor. Bennett Smith throws in the inbound pass into the backcourt. Michael Esser exchanging passes with John Dreschmeyer. Now Esser hands off to Bennett Smith on the far side of the floor. Krasinger catch and shoot three just off the left side of the point. Ball spit back out. Rebound pulled down by Brandon Davis. Davis sprinting down the far side of the floor, weaving his way through traffic, finds Carter Copsey in the left corner. Ball works its way out to the right wing. And now Brandon Davis in the paint, tries to kick it back out. Ball volleyballed. Krasinger trying to save it for Highland. And it's going to go out of bounds. Krasinger the last to touch it. Brandon Davis will throw in the inbound pass on the far side of the floor. Davis looking for someone to pass to. Going to just throw it to Ty Adrian right in front of the center court stripe. Davis in the free throw lane. Back out to the corner to Carter Copsey. Underhand toss to Davis on the left wing. Fires it inside to Andrew Nice and a scoop layup way off target on the far side. And it will be Cardinals basketball off the rebound. Michael Esser, rhythm three, left wing, off the front of the rim, no good. Jack Terrell there with the rebound. Takes the dribble, tries to kick it back out to Esser, but Ty Adrian there with the steal for River Ridge, trying to skip it ahead, looking for Davis, but Davis eats a shoulder from Bennett Smith. And the Cardinals quickly answer with a steal and a whistle under the basket. As Brock Bungie called for the foul. First personal, second team foul of the half for River Ridge. Jack Terrell checks out. And now checking into the game is Caden Washa. And Washa will inbound baseline right side. Throws it to the far side of the floor to Dreschmeyer. And Dreschmeyer's inlet pass stolen away by River Ridge. Brandon Davis he lost the handle and he's called for a technical foul. Brandon Davis pleading his case to Coach Jim Wagner. And free throws coming up. Shooting the technical free throws will be Brandon Wes Krasinger. And Krasinger misses the first. Score remains 45-35 and a second free throw coming up for Krasinger. Krasinger converts the second. Brandon Davis is still on the floor for River Ridge after the tech. And Caden Washer will inbound for Highland on the far side of the floor. 46-35, Highland leading River Ridge. 13:45 to play in the second half. Krasinger gets to Shimmick on the near side. Shimmick just checking back in for the Cardinals. Dreschmeyer lobs it into Washer under the basket, puts up a shot, tries to put it up through contact. Shot's no good, but he's going to go to the line as another foul called against River Ridge. Brandon Davis still talking with the official as Bungie guilty of his second personal. Washa misses his first free throw. He was 2 for 2 earlier in the game. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Second free throw coming up for Caden Washa. Knocks the second one down. He's now got 5 points on the game, and it's a 12-point lead for the Cardinals, 47-35. Under 13.5 minutes to go, and contact under the basket, and Davis is guilty of a charge. That is personal foul number 4. He'll take a seat. And Noah Copsey checking in for River Ridge, as does Luke Patterson. Highland with all the momentum here in the second half. 47-35 the score, and Caden Washoe under the basketball. Ricochets under the backboard, and a whistle after the rebound, and I believe Caden Washoe will be guilty of a foul. Beg your pardon, they're going to call it on Gavin Shimmick. That's his second. River Ridge in possession of the ball, trailing 47-35, 13-10 to go. Ty Adrian crosses the timeline, a crossover dribble, kicks out to Noah Copsey in the left corner. Ball works its way out to the top to Eric Nichols, the 6-foot senior who just checked in. Nichols with it in the corner, out to the top to Adrian. Adrian crossing over, stop and pop jumper at the free throw line. Off the front of the rim, no good. Esser pulls down the rebound for Highland. Cardinals back down the floor quickly as Washoe trying to put up the shot through traffic. Second chance, no good, and Nichols pulls down the board for River Ridge. Given to Patterson. Now Noah Copsey driving in, takes on a double team. Ball misses the left side of the rim. Cardinals with the rebound, pushing it down the floor to Krasinger. Kicks out Washoe, straight ahead three, got it! My goodness! What an assist! A kick out to the right wing, and Washoe just splashes the three. Washoe with three-pointer number 9 on the season as a shot under the basket is made by Luke Patterson. And a timeout taken by River Ridge. 12:07 to play in the second half. Highland 50, River Ridge 37 is a full stop. We'll take one too. Back after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Brian Peterson of the Peterson Agency in Argyle if auto owners make sense for you.
What does the Lifetime Comfort Guarantee from Dubuque Mattress really mean? It means peace of mind. For the entire life of your Dubuque mattress, we will adjust the feel of it. If it feels a little too firm, we'll make it softer. If your mattress feels too soft, we'll make it firmer. We take the "what if I don't like it" out of mattress shopping to give you peace of mind. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
At Dubuque Mattress Factory, you got a little snooze time.
In Game 6.
Coming out of the River Ridge timeout, they have one timeout remaining on the game. 12 minutes to play. Highland 50, River Ridge 37 on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Caden Washoe gives down low to Krasinger, now back out to the top. Shimmick on the right wing. Tosses out to the near side to Esser. Now Krasinger driving in the lane, puts up a shot. Ball rolls off the front of the rim. Thought the ball was going to drop for just a second, but he's going to go to the free throw line as team foul number 5 being assessed to the Wolves. Wes Krasinger at the free throw line. They will call the foul on Luke Patterson, his second personal. And again, team foul number 6. Krasinger bricks the first free throw. Still sits at 12 points on the game. And his second free throw coming up here. That one misses as well, and River Ridge with the rebound. Score remains 50-37, 11 and a half minutes to go. Noah Copsey pushes over to Ty Adrian on the far side of the floor. Now back up to the top to Patterson. Andrew Nice with the ball over his head, looking to the right side, now decides to dribble. Runs into a double team under the basket, tries to bank it in. Too strong off the backboard. Esser with the rebound for Highland. Esser dribbles behind his back, gets across center court, pushes ahead to Krasinger at the free throw line, now to Washoe in the corner. Washoe, baseline, tries to bank it in, and does! Caden Washoe having a game, stretches the lead 52-37, under 11 minutes to play. And a foul against Highland, a reach-in foul, I believe. Or no, an offensive foul on River Ridge. That's on Eric Nichols. That's his first personal. That's team foul number 7 for River Ridge. So Highland has free throws coming up the rest of the way. 52-37. Highland leads River Ridge. A 16-4 run by Highland here in the second half, and a funny shot in the lane by Washa. Goes out the back iron, but another foul against River Ridge. This will go against Noah Copsey, his first. Team foul number 8 for River Ridge. Free throws knocked down by Kaden Washa. Washa now with 11 points on the game, 53-37 the new score. And the second free throw also drops. Make it 54-37, 10:41 to go. Again, Brandon Davis out of the game with 4 personal fouls for River Ridge. Also guilty of a technical foul as a step and pop jumper at the left elbow. Shot's no good, but I believe they're going to whistle up John Dreschmeyer for the foul. It was Dreschmeyer's third personal. Now at the line, Ty Adrian. Adrian knocks down the first free throw on this trip. He's now 3 for 3 and has 9 points on the game. Herm's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Herm's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Herm's for the perfect paint for your next project. Herm's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Second free throw also good for Ty Adrian. 54-39, 10:25 to play. Cardinals with the basketball and the lead. Ball lost by Esser and stolen away by Patterson. But Esser knocking it out of the hands of Patterson, driving towards the basket, preventing the easy bucket. And now River Ridge will take possession. They'll inbound baseline right side of the basket. John Dreschmeyer checks back into the game. Michael Esser will take a breather. Andrew Nice looking for someone to pass it into. Gets to Patterson in the right corner. Patterson takes a dribble, then tosses back to Ty Adrian. Now Noah Copsey on the left wing. Copsey over to Patterson. Catch and shoot 3. Right wing. Got it! Luke Patterson with three-pointer number 11 on the season. It's a 12-point lead for the Cardinals. 54-42 under 10 minutes to go. Landis Newberry on the near side. Now into the corner to Dreschmeyer. Skips it over to the far side to Jack Terrell. Loses the handle. Noah Copsey with the theft. Copsey pushing it ahead to Nice. Lost the handle, but kept alive by Ty Adrian. Now Carter Copsey loads up for 3. He knocks it down. Second three-pointer of the game for Carter Copsey. Back to a single-digit deficit. 54-45, 9.5 minutes to go. Freesinger driving in the lane. Puts it off the window, knocks it down. Wes Freisinger with a 2-point deposit to disrupt the River Ridge momentum. Back to a double-digit lead. 56-45, 9:13 to go. Andrew Nice loads up for 3. That one drops. What a shot by Nice. 8 points for him on the game. 56-48, 9 minutes to go. Freisinger at the left elbow and a whistle before he decides to drive in. They're going to say the foul's on Carter Copsey. That would be his first. Team foul number 9 for River Ridge in the second half. One more free throw, or one more foul, and it's double bonus time. Bennett Smith checking back into the game for Highland, and Jack Terrell takes a seat for the Cardinals. Free throw spit back out for Freisinger. Shot's no good. And the rebound pulled down by River Ridge. 8:50 to go. 56-48, and in the lane, Andrew Nice's shot rolls off the side of the rim. Misses the easy layup under the basket, and the Cardinals get the rebound. Dreschmeyer trying to get past Luke Patterson, pushes it to the far side of the floor to Landis Newberry. Newberry runs into a double team at the top of the arc. Now to Washa in the corner. Washa thinks about a jumper. Gets back out to the top to Bennett Smith. Back to Washa on the high right side. Now Dreschmeyer trying to go baseline on Andrew Nice, and they're going to say Nice reached in. That's the first personal on Andrew Nice, and that is team foul number 10 for River Ridge, and it's double bonus time for the Cardinals. John Dreschmeyer drains the first free throw. That's his first point of the game. Russell Office is here to assist as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin. Russell Law Office's second free throw also good for Dreschmeyer. 58-48, 8:12 to play. Luke Patterson at the top of the arc, gives to Carter Copsey on the left wing. Adrian takes a dribble, tosses over to Patterson on the right wing. Out to the top to Noah Copsey. Carter Copsey on the left wing. Dribbles in, jab step, puts up a three off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound collected by Carter Copsey. Runs into a double team left side of the paint. Back out to Ty Adrian, now Carter Copsey in the left corner. Cross-court pass to Luke Patterson, catch and shoot, three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound ripped away by Landis Newberry, ripping that one away from Noah Copsey. Highland 58, River Ridge 48, 7.5 minutes to go. And a lob pass from Newberry intended for Dreschmeyer. Miscommunication there. River Ridge will take possession. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. Andrew Nice lobs it into Carter Copsey. He's double teamed right side of the basket, puts up a shot. Count the bucket and the foul. Great concentration by Carter Copsey to get the shot to drop. Through the contact, he's going to go to the line for one more. Carter Copsey with 8 points. He can make it 9 at the free throw line. It's an 8-point deficit for River Ridge. Drains the free throw. Highland 58, River Ridge 51, 7:15 left. John Dreschmeyer dribbling on the near side, back out to the top to Krasinger. Now a rhythm three on the left wing. That one drains for Bennett Smith. Third three-pointer of the game for Bennett Smith, back to a 10-point lead for the Cardinals, under 7 minutes left. Ty Adrian, scoop layup, right side of the lane, gets it down. 12 points for Ty Adrian, back to an 8-point margin for Highland. Kaden Washed driving baseline, kicks out to the corner. Landis Newberry loads up for three. That one rattles out. Noah Copsey with the rebound for River Ridge. Copsey gets it across the timeline on the near side. Gives back out to Carter Copsey. Now Ty Adrian will set things up. Andrew Nice in the corner. Now to Patterson. Tries to take on Krasinger. Kicks back out. Andrew Nice, three-pointer, right wing. Ball drains for Andrew Nice. His second three-pointer of the game. And a timeout taken by Highland. 6:14 remaining. Highland 61, River Ridge 56. We'll take a timeout too. Back after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
Hello, Mitch here from Kieler Family Dental. There's never been a better time to explore what's possible for you and your family at our 3 state-of-the-art facilities. From routine dental care to same-day crowns to clear liners, veneers, and implants, we cover a wide spectrum of dental services. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Spring isn't here yet, but it will be soon, and so will many spring projects for home and business owners. Now is the perfect time to get in front of your potential customers at the Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Eckstein Exhibit Building at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Lancaster. Reserve your space now by contacting your Queen Bee Radio sales rep or call Jen Casper for more information at 608-349-2000. The Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd in Lancaster.
In Game 7.
.6:14 remaining from Highland High School. The Highland Cardinals lead the River Ridge Timberwolves 61-56. Highland with the basketball. John Dreschmeyer on the right wing. Skips over to Washa in the right corner. Left-handed dribble into the paint. Puts up a shot. Knocks it down. Caden Washa having an outstanding game for the Cardinals, 63-56, 5:50 to go. Three-pointer for Luke Patterson in the left corner. He answers with a three. Luke Patterson with 8 points, all of them coming in the second half, 63-59. Can Bennett Smith answer? Yes, he does! A three-point frenzy breaking out in Highland. 5.5 minutes to go, 66-59. Cardinals on top. Overhead pass deflected out of bounds by Wes Krasinger. River Ridge will keep possession. Clock is stopped with 5:24 to go. Brandon Davis back in the game with those 4 fouls for River Ridge. He's going to inbound baseline right side. Davis, inbound pass stolen away by Esser. Esser trying to get back to Dreschmeyer. Brandon Davis steals it right back, skips it to Patterson. Left-handed layup, no good. Nice with the second chance, but Esser with the block and ricochets it out of bounds. It will stay with River Ridge, 5:13 to go, 66-59. And a stoppage by the official. As what was a really raucous crowd for just a moment here has gone completely silent as we sort things out. Game tonight brought to you by Langmeyer Lumber, your one stop for lumber. The contractors go to Langmeyer Lumber, and you should too. Langmeyer Lumber in Bloomington. As Coach Jim Wagner discussing with the official on the left side of the basket. I believe they said it was a foul on Bennett Smith. As River Ridge gets the inbound pass in, Brandon Davis at the top of the arc, gives over to Luke Patterson in the left corner, out to the top to Ty Adrian. Gives back to Andrew Nice on the left wing, ball over his head, met by Esser. Thornton works his way over to Davis on the right wing. Left-handed dribble, left side of the paint, weaving his way through traffic, trying to skip it to Thornton. Ball knocked out of bounds. It was last touched by Highland. River Ridge keeps the ball as we go under 5 minutes left. 66-59, Highland leads River Ridge. Brandon Davis skips it into Ty Adrian, loses the handle momentarily, runs into a triple team, puts up a shot. Ball off target, and Esser with the rebound. Tosses to Washa, pushes ahead to Krasinger. Krasinger under the basket, gets the bucket to go. What a shot by Krasinger. Now Brandon Davis catch and shoot three in the left corner. That one toilet bowls down. Second three-pointer of the game for Brandon Davis. 9 points for him in total. 68-62, 4:25 remaining. Jack Terrell in the left corner drives in. Bunny shot left side of the lane, no good. Thornton with the rebound and a whistle as I believe Krasinger tried to draw a loose ball. But they're going to call a hand check foul on Krasinger. That'd be, or no, it's on Jack Terrell, number 13. That's his second personal team foul, number 5 for Highland in the second half. Brandon Davis calls out the signal as he crosses the timeline. 68-62, Highland leads, just over 4 minutes left. Carter Copsey straight ahead, three. Back iron, no. Scramble for the rebound. Krasinger pulls it down for Highland. Gives to Dreschmeyer, and Esser gets it back on the near side. Esser gets it across center court, pushes to Washa. Open three, right corner. Ball spit back out. Second chance, and the putback is good for Krasinger. Highland now with a three-possession lead, 70-62, 3:40 to go. Brandon Davis, left-handed dribble, gets a screen from Thornton. Now to Carter Copsey in the left corner. Copsey stops his dribble, gets to Nice at the top. Now to Thornton, loads up for three in the right corner, airballs it short of the rim, and Krasinger with the rebound for Highland. Highland fans starting to feel it now. Esser in the lane, scoop, layup, count the bucket, and the foul! Michael Esser putting it off the glass, depositing two, back to a 10-point lead for Highland with 3:17 left, and that is foul number 5 for Elliott Thornton. He's going to foul out of the game with 11 points. Thornton is out, Luke Patterson back in, and freebie free throws good for Esser. Highland 73, River Ridge 62, 3:15 left. Brandon Davis weaving his way through traffic in the lane and the crossover dribble. Not going to count the layup. as they call a reach in on Highland. That is Dreschmeyer's 4th personal. Inbound pass gets into Carter Copsey at the top of the arc. Now driving in the lane, Ty Adrian back out, left corner, open 3 for Carter Copsey, back iron, no, Andrew Nice with the offensive board, tries to skip it down low to Patterson, loses the handle, goes out of bounds, and River Ridge turns it over. Now under 3 minutes left, 73-62, Highland trying to close out River Ridge and be in first place alone in the Six Rivers West. Jack Terrell with the basketball on the high right side. Luke Patterson all over him. Now to Esser on the far side of the floor. Met by Andrew Nice. Cross-court pass back to the near side. Washen driving baseline. Tosses to Krasinger. Gets the bunny shot to go. 75-62. Highland pulling away as Brandon Davis answers back with a jumper from the free throw line. (75-64), 2:15 left. Cardinals with the basketball and the lead. John Dreschmeyer holding the basketball for a moment, now works his way over to Esser on the near side. Esser being double teamed by Copsey and Andrew Nice, and Nice comes away with the steal, pushing ahead to Ty Adrian, puts up a shot, count the bucket, and the foul for Ty Adrian. River Ridge still alive, 75-66. As Adrian goes to the line. 14 points for Ty Adrian. And he is now 5 for 5 at the free throw line, 75-67. And River Ridge coming away with the steal off the inbound. Brandon Davis in the corner, dribbles into the paint, stops his dribble, turns around, puts up a floater, and knocks down the shot. 75-69, we're not done yet. And Coach Ryan Hill wants a timeout. Highland has 2 timeouts left. It's a full stop. We'll take one, too. 75-69, Highland leads River Ridge back after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 8.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Steve Schmidt Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton has unique team treasures. They have over 25,000 signed sports cards, plus autographed photos, bobbleheads, caps, signed baseballs, and more. That's Steve Schmidt Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
In game 8.
Highland Cardinal fans jumping around. They lead 75-69 as we go under 100 seconds to play in the game. Highland trying to get past the River Ridge press. They get it across the timeline. Esser holding the basketball, now works his way to Washa on the near side, back out to Dreschmeyer. Dreschmeyer trying to get past Luke Patterson. River Ridge trying to foul, and finally a whistle called. As they're going to say Carter Copsey reached in. That's his 2nd personal. And again, double bonus for the Cardinals as they send Dreschmeyer to the free throw line. Dreschmeyer knocks down the first. He's now 3 for 3 on the game at the charity stripe. Shingles Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schneider for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service from Shingles Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. 2nd free throw also good. 77-69, a minute 22 to go. River Ridge trying to go on a big run with just over a minute to play. Luke Patterson catch and shoot 3 in the left corner. Ball rattles out. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Andrew Nice. Highland takes the ball. Game also brought to you by Community First Bank. For you in the communities where you live or can play, experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com. Member FDIC. Inbound pass gets into Dreschmeyer, pushes ahead to Wes Graysinger in a collision at center court as Dreschmeyer and Carter Copsey. And they were going to say that's on Dreschmeyer. And that is his fifth foul of the game, so he's fouled out. He's going to finish with 4 points, all of them coming from the free throw line. And River Ridge will inbound right in front of the Highland bench. Luke Patterson set to throw it in. 1:06 remaining. Highland 77, River Ridge 69. Brandon Davis fires it in to Andrew Nice, but loses the handle, and Michael Esser with the theft. Cardinals get it across center court. As the Cardinals trying to play keep away from the Wolves, who are trying to foul as we're under a minute to go. Esser drives in the lane, gives to Graysinger, driving towards the basket, and he gets a layup. 10-point lead for Highland, 40 seconds left. Three-pointer on the right wing for Brandon Davis, off the back iron, no good. Bennett Smith with the rebound for the Cardinals. Gets to Graysinger, and Graysinger's going to be shoved by Ty Adrian. And more free throws coming up for the Cardinals as there's 32.6 seconds left. Highland with a 10-point lead. And the Cardinals looking to stay undefeated in the Six Rivers West. Wes Graysinger at the line. Hits the first free throw. And Wes Graysinger down for 23 points on the game, can make it 24 here. And does. 24 points for Graysinger, 81-69. Highland leading as a long three is made by Ty Adrian. And a timeout taken by River Ridge. That's their final timeout of the game with 26.1 seconds left. It's a full stop. We'll take 1-2 back after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 9.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
In game 9.
Highland Cardinals trying to close things out as Wes Graysinger gets the ball out of the basket, but a whistle stops the clock with 19.6 seconds remaining. Highland 81, River Ridge 72. Free throws coming up. For Wes Graysinger, I have him down for 24 points on the game. 17 of them coming here in the second half. And knocks down the first free throw on this trip. Highland now leads by 10, under 20 seconds to go. Second free throw coming up. Got it. 26 points for Graysinger. Back to a 11-point lead as Ty Adrian loads up for three off the side iron, no good. Michael Esser with the rebound for Highland, and another foul as Carter Copsey, I believe, will be the one whistled up. Or no, it's going to be Brandon Davis, and he's fouled out of the game. Brandon Davis will foul out with 13 points. And now Michael Esser at the free throw line. Esser on the game. Hits this free throw. That was 20 points, make it 21. 85-72, under 10 seconds left as a three-pointer on the right side. Deflected and knocked away. The Cardinals get the ball, and the Highland Cardinals defeat the River Ridge Timberwolves 85-72. Highland improves to 11-1 on the season, and they are alone in first place in the Six Rivers West. Their next game will be Tuesday at Belmont, and then they will take on Judah on January 24th, and then on the 27th, they will host Cassville. River Ridge loses their first game of the season. They fall to 12-1. They are 8-1 in conference play, and they got a big matchup on Tuesday at Potosi. We will have that game on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. After the game Tuesday, they have a game on the 24th at home against Blackhawk, and then another at home on the 27th against Benton. We'll take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll get you our Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show. We'll recap the scoring here, check in on the Shoebox scoreboard, and tell you about our jam-packed Friday night schedule of boys and girls basketball. The Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show coming up next on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 10.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
Spring isn't here yet, but it will be soon, and so will many spring projects for home and business owners. Now is the perfect time to get in front of your potential customers at the Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Eckstein Exhibit Building at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Lancaster. Reserve your space now by contacting your Queen Bee Radio sales rep or call Jen Casper for more information at 608-349-2000. The Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd in Lancaster.
In Game 10.
Highland, your winner over River Ridge tonight, 85-72, and the Highland Cardinals are alone in first place in the Six Rivers West. Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball is presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. The Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management postgame show comes your way next on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 3 minutes.
Diane from Michigan, a disabled senior citizen trying to get by. Henry from Florida, a veteran fighting to make ends meet. Elena from Arizona, a mother struggling to feed her daughter. Hi, I'm Connie Britton, and I support Feeding America because they help provide over 6 billion meals to people in need each year, like Diane, Henry, and Elena. Learn more at feedingamerica.org. Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Over 2.8 million Americans have served in our military since 9/11. Many have returned home with devastating injuries and few resources for them and their families. This is news correspondent Bob Woodruff. I sustained a life-threatening injury while reporting from Iraq in 2006. The military had my back that day, and they have each other's while serving. It's time we had theirs. Please join us as part of the Got Your Six initiative. To learn more, go to gotyoursix.org using the number 6.
I left the military with a traumatic brain injury. I came home to fight depression, anxiety, and alcohol.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Adam Greathouse, Army veteran.
DAV helps veterans get the benefits they've earned.
With DAV's help, I've built a new life for myself.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
My victory is just experiencing life.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
There are places, people, and conditions in this world that almost seem beyond hope. But not when Mercy Ships is there. Mercy Ships is a place restoring sight to the blind, happiness to the outcast, and joy to the brokenhearted. Mercy Ships is the reason why hope is now in sight. To learn more, go to mercyships.org.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Maybe you're not sure how you'll make rent, or you lost your job. When you don't know where to turn, let 211 be your guiding light. Our guides are ready to connect you with the help you need.
211, how can I help you?
Call or visit 211.org. 211. Get connected. Get help. A message from United Way and the Ad Council.
It is time for the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show. Edward Jones is a financial services firm serving individuals and business owners. Is your money working as hard as it should be? This is Elena Reeves with Edward Jones. If you want to provide for your children's education, reduce your tax bill, or prepare for a comfortable retirement, we need to talk. Today, more than ever, your financial security digital advisors. Take advantage of our years of experience. Contact financial advisors Elena or Ben Reeves at 608-348-2441 or stop by our office on Highways 80 and 81 in Platteville next to Sups Nutrition. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Time now for the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. A festive crowd here in Highland as the Highland Cardinals hand River Ridge their first loss of the season, 85-72. This is Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball, presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Tyler Dufanis with you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth as again, the Highland Cardinals are now in sole possession of first place in the Six Rivers West. They are undefeated in conference play. They go to 9-0 and 11-1 overall. Their next game will be coming up Tuesday at Belmont. And for River Ridge, they're going to try and get back on the right track on Tuesday at Potosi. Again, we'll have that game here on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. As this was a game of runs as Highland as Coach Ryan Hill will be making his way up in just a moment. We'll get his thoughts here in just a moment. Highland started out hot, led 18-8 early on, and then River Ridge tied things up at 26 before Highland went on a run to close out the first half. River Ridge went on a mini run to make it a three-point game at the half, 36-33. But River Ridge got into foul trouble early in the second half, quickly getting into the double bonus, giving free throws to the Cardinals. And a monster game today by Wes Krasinger. I have him down, I believe, for 26 points. I didn't have a chance to add up all the point totals as I was getting things straightened out on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. But again, the Highland Cardinals go to 11-1 and are now in the driver's seat in the Six Rivers West. And if the Cardinals can maintain this pace and come away with the conference title, it would be their first conference title since 2002. It has been quite a while in boys basketball since the Cardinals have won a conference title. The last time they won a regional championship was 1992. But a ton of credit to Coach Ryan Hill in his first year with this Cardinals team. A lot of experienced players coming back from last year's squad that got eliminated by Cashion in the regional semifinal. And the Cardinals again, an outstanding game against an outstanding opponent, and Coach Ryan Hill making his way up to the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. He's got two players coming up as well. And Coach, let's talk about this outstanding win for your Cardinals team. As again, this was one of those character games where, again, tough opponent. You did have the home court advantage here tonight. It was a great crowd for the Highland fans. Talk about this win, what it meant for this Highland Cardinals team, now alone in first place in the Six Rivers West.
I mean, obviously, big win tonight. Hand it to our kids. They, they persevered. We had some foul trouble, and obviously we got a nice lead at the beginning, but we knew Ridge wasn't going to go away, So, Michael had foul trouble, Wes did, and John, but, that's the thing I love about this team. Our bench played great minutes. They picked each other up tonight, and, we did a good job from the free throw line, 18 out of 23.
Right.
And, tough games are won at the free throw line, and I think that was a big part of it tonight. And, just the heart of this group says a lot.
Yeah, you got in foul trouble early on in the first half. River Ridge got into foul trouble in the second half, and your team was able to convert on those big free throws, again, going 18 of 23 at the line. And just talk about, that balance and the things that you had to do to keep the ship straight. It was a game of runs, especially, first half, jumped out to an 18-8 lead. River Ridge ties it up at 26. Your team goes on a bit of a run, 3-point lead in the locker room, and then the team coming away with some big free throws, some big shooting in timely spots. It really felt like whenever River Ridge had something, your team had the answer. There was some really fun back and forth, especially in the second half.
Oh, yeah, I think this is a great high school basketball game. And, my hat's off to River Ridge and Coach Wagner, and they got a heck of a team. And it was a heavyweight fight tonight. And, I thought we moved the ball pretty well in the second half. Wes got some layups. He had 26 tonight, but he only had 7 in the first half. So we had 19 points in the second half.
Right.
And, Caden Washa, 14 points off the bench tonight, I believe. And Bennett Smith hit 4 threes for us. And, we just moved the ball around, and John Dreschmeyer did a heck of a job running the offense tonight for us.
All right, I'm going to ask you about our Tricor Turning Point, brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. When did you feel the momentum had officially swung your way and that your Cardinals were going to come away with the win?
Well, I would say probably about 6 minutes left. I felt, we had a double-digit lead, and we just put Michael back in the game, and I felt as long as we didn't turn the ball over too much, our defense was playing pretty well. I thought we could seal the win as long as we took care of the basketball and hit our free throws down the stretch.
All right, now with the second half of the conference season coming up, you've already taken down the top 2 heavyweights at the top of the conference, River Ridge and Potosi. What are the things you're going to be focusing on with your team with the second half of the season moving around the corner?
Well, yeah, there's no days off. We go to Belmont next Tuesday, and they're a young club that's much improved. And we just got to stay focused. There's a lot of basketball to play, but it's always nicer to get the wins at home. It's pretty important. So we just got to continue to get better every day in practice, continue to work on the little things, and continue our leadership with this group.
All right, yeah, it should be a fun rest of the season. Cardinals again in first place all alone and in the driver's seat, and an opportunity, if everything holds serve, first conference title potentially since 2002, and a pretty long drought for the Highland Cardinals boys basketball team. Congrats on the win, Coach. Go enjoy this one, and we'll see you down the line.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it, Tyler.
Yep, absolutely. Coach Ryan Hill joining us on our Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management postgame show, and we have a couple players coming up as well. And since I can't see the jersey, introduce yourself.
I'm Wes Kreisinger, and wear number 24. And yeah.
All right, congratulations, Wes. An outstanding game, 26 points on the contest, following up a 40-point performance in the previous game. Talk about the confidence, of this team getting a big win against a conference rival, and another big win against what was been one of the top teams in the Six Rivers West. A lot of confidence coming out of this one.
Yeah, I think going into the game when we came off of Peck, it was our highest scoring that we've ever done in our high school career. Scored 95. So then we came in this one ready. They were ranked higher. We were ready, excited. We knew the fans were going to be here. And now going through the game, I think our confidence even boosts past us and just keep on moving forward and keep on getting one more game ahead.
Yeah, I was talking with Coach during our pregame interview that, Highland coming into the season, we knew that there was a lot of experience coming back and that your team, could be a contender with a new head coach, new system. How quickly could everything mesh? Talk about the buy-in that you and your teammates had to fall in line with Coach Hill's system and seeing the success of everything that you guys have accomplished so far to this point.
Well, ever since football, basketball, I think the last 2 years he's been to every game. His whole family comes and support us every game. Him and Isaac have always been on the bench helping with summer. And we've always liked them. They've always been perfect people to us. Our parents like them. And we just think the experience they had at IG just comes in here, and we have all of our trust is in them.
Yeah, and just talk about, how balanced and unselfish, this team is. It feels like this team's really balanced, able to distribute the basketball, can attack teams multiple ways. Talk about that cohesion with the team and in the locker room and what makes this team so successful.
Yeah, I think all 5 of our starters are unselfish. Anyone could have that big night anytime. Thank you. And anyone can drop that big game. And we also got important guys coming off the bench that obviously today came in a factor. And no one cares about how many they score. It's all about how we win and if we win.
All right, awesome. Well, congratulations, Wes. Go enjoy this one, and we'll see you guys down the line. And who else do we have with us here in the booth? So we play musical chairs here. All right, introduce yourself, please.
I'm Michael Esser.
All right, Michael, what an outstanding game. Another great performance, over 20 points in this matchup as well. Coach was mentioning, foul trouble early on, but your teammates able to help you out, keep the team in it, and obviously come away with the win in the end. Talk about what this win means to you and the team.
It means a lot to us. Never beat Ridge in my life, my high school career actually. And just going into it, we were confident, and tonight it showed. We played a heck of a defensive game and came out on top.
Yeah, but I'll ask you what I asked Wes just a bit ago about, a new coaching system, a lot of experience coming back from last year's team. We could tell how athletic and how experienced, this team was. And again, a lot of these players, playing on the 8-player football team that was a game away from going to state. Talk about the buy-in that you and your teammates had to really buy into Coach Hill's system and the success that you guys have had to this point.
Kind of like Wes said, they were there the last 2 years for every single game, and this summer especially. They summer league, every night they showed up in Prairie du Chien, and just for us to buy in and trust them, it means a lot to Coach, and it means a lot to us because I don't know, just it felt great.
Yep, and obviously now first place alone in the Six Rivers West. You guys are in the driver's seat, and I'm looking up to see when the last time a conference title was brought home in boys basketball. It's been since 2002.
Yep.
So it's been well beyond your lifetime as far as when a conference title was won here in Highland in boys hoops. When did you guys know that something special was brewing? Was there a particular game or a particular moment when you said, hey, we can take it with the best teams, not just in the Six Rivers West, but obviously getting a lot of respect being ranked in the state as well?
Yeah, I think the last 3 years we've been building up to this moment, and now we're putting it together, and we can see what's in front of us, but we have to keep our head down and go one game at a time.
Yep, and then what's the thing that you and your teammates are going to be working on with the second half of the conference season looming around the corner?
Get better. Take one game at a time, improve on the little things, and see where it takes us.
All right. Looking forward to seeing what the rest of the season holds for the Highland Cardinals. Congratulations on the win. Go enjoy it. We'll see you guys down the line.
All right, thank you.
All right, awesome. Thanks a lot for joining us. Again, Michael Esser and Wes Krasinger joining us on our Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management postgame show on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Highland defeating River Ridge tonight in Six Rivers West boys basketball 85-72. We'll take another timeout. We'll recap the scoring and check in on the shoebox scoreboard as well. Back after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
My son Finn was born with congenital heart disease and spent the first 8 months of his life in the hospital. Starlight Children's Foundation has played an important role in our lives. For 5 weeks as a baby, Finn lived in a Starlight Hero wagon instead of having to sleep in a hospital bed. Starlight provides moments of joy for families like mine at a time where there's very little to be found. Learn more about how Starlight brightens the lives of sick kids by visiting starlight.org today.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo,
Do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
So, what's the asking price on these houses?
You'd probably be more comfortable living somewhere else.
How long is the lease?
Sure, you can afford to live here, but...
How about the schools?
We have twins.
This neighborhood probably wouldn't be right for your kids.
If a real estate or rental agent says anything like this, you are being discriminated against, and it is illegal. If you experience housing discrimination, go to HUD.gov/fair housing and report it. Fair housing. The law is on your side. A message from HUD in partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
I think it's just vapor.
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as one pack of cigarettes.
My kid?
My kid knows it's dangerous.
5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
Closing up shop on our Reeves Wealth Management Edward Jones post-game show on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Again, Highland defeating River Ridge and take sole possession of first place in the Six Rivers West, 85-72. Our game tonight brought to you by Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, powering our audio stream. Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, when you are ready. Looking at the stat lines for both teams, let's start off with the Highland Cardinals, victorious tonight. They had 4 players in double figures tonight, of course, led by Wes Krasinger, with 26 points on the game, 19 of them coming in the second half. 21 points for Michael Esser, and then 14 points apiece for Bennett Smith and Caden Washa off the bench. Other contributors include John Dreschmeyer with 4, 3 for Jack Terrell, and 3 for Landis Newberry. From the free throw line, Highland was 18 of 23, and they had 11 three-pointers on the contest. For River Ridge, they also had 4 players in double figures, led by Ty Adrian with 18. 14 points for Brandon Davis, who fouled out of the game. And then 11 points apiece for Andrew Nice and Elliot Thornton. Luke Patterson had 8 off the bench. Carter Copsey had 9. Noah Copsey was 1 of 2 at the free throw line. And other players who saw action but did not score for River Ridge include Eric Nichols and Brock Bungie. Once again, Highland improves to 11-1 on the season. They take on Belmont coming up on Tuesday night. And for River Ridge, they fall to 12-1, suffer their first conference loss of the season, and will try to right the ship with a big rivalry matchup on Tuesday night at Potosi. We will have that game again on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We asked Coach Ryan Hill in our previous segment about the Tricor Turning Point, brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. It was when Highland stretched the lead to 10 with about 5 minutes to play, and they just did everything they had to do to close things out in the final 5 minutes of the game to get the win over River Ridge. And again, Highland defeated Potosi earlier in the season, 55-52, right here in Highland back on December 10th. In addition to the game on Tuesday, the other remaining games among the 3 top teams in the conference, Highland goes to Potosi on January 30th, and then Highland is at River Ridge on February 18th, and then the final game of the regular season, Potosi goes to River Ridge to close things out. But for right now, the Highland Cardinals in front, all alone, as they pursue their first conference title in boys basketball since 2002. Let's check in on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Cuba City defeating Fenimore in girls basketball 69-23. And congratulations to Ella Vosberg on 1,000 career points. Also, Platteville leading Dodgeville 53-32, I believe. That is boys basketball. As we have other games that we have final scores on. A final in boys basketball, Lancaster defeats Richland Center 67-41. Belmont defeated Shalsburg 69-54. And Potosi Oliver Benton 64-19. Those are all the finals that we can tell you about on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. This was a fun game tonight, and we have 4 great games coming up tomorrow night on our Queen Bee Radio family of stations. In boys basketball, over on 97.7 Country, WGLR Southwestern at Mineral Point. Both of those teams ranked in their respective divisions, going head-to-head. And also in boys basketball on Super Hits 106, Darlington renews their rivalry with Cuba City. In girls basketball, another top 10 matchup in Division 5. This will be fun. Barneveld at Belmont. I'll be on the call of that one tomorrow night right here on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And then a monster game in the SWC. Platteville is at Prairie du Chien. That'll be on ESPN Radio, AM 1590 WPVL. All 4 games tomorrow night. You can also watch on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Give us a subscribe and set those notifications and reminders so that you get notified of when we go on the air for all of those games. You can also check out our full Queen Bee Radio Sports schedule on AM 1590 WPVL.com. And that will wrap things up, I believe, for me here tonight from Highland High School. Huge thanks to Mike Adlin Mitchick and Brad Tucker, the entire staff here at Highland High School, for being outstanding hosts, gracious with their time and helping us out with our radio and streaming broadcasts here tonight. Thanks to both head coaches, Jim Wagner of River Ridge and Ryan Hill of Highland, for the pregame interviews, starters, and team information. Also thanks to Coach Hill, Michael Esser, and Wes Krasinger joining us on our Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show. Thanks to all of our sponsors who help us bring high school sports to you, and thank you for listening and watching along. This has been Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071 WPVL FM Platteville, a Queen Bee radio station. Once again, your final score from Highland High School. The Highland Cardinals defeat River Ridge 85-72. The number 7th ranked Highland Cardinals improved to 11-1 on the season. The number 4 ranked River Ridge Timberwolves fall to 12-1. Highland's next game coming up on Tuesday at Belmont, and River Ridge's next game also on Tuesday at Potosi, right here on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. From the Wolf Construction Broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dutanis. Thanks so much for joining us, and good night from Highland High School.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Extreme 107.1.
Turn your radios up.
WPVL FM, Platteville and Dubuque.
The best music every day, baby.
Do you feel me? A Queen Bee radio station.